My name is Anabel.
My name's Jose, and we purchased in Magnolia Ridge, the Berkshire.
I was looking around the area, so I went to Simmons Homes. I was able to call Presley, so I talked to her. She was really nice. And then I told her the location we were looking, and she recommended either Morrow Place or Magnolia Ridge. And that's when we went there, we drive. It was almost 6 o'clock. Randy, she was so nice, patient.
It was actually on her way out.
Yes.
And then we told her we'd come back tomorrow. She goes, no, we'll take it. And it ended up catching us maybe like 8 o'clock. So we had her for like 2 hours. She took us to both Magnolia and Morrow Place. And from there, we really liked the house, and we decided to go ahead and move forward. We had done a new construction with D.R. Horton when we used to live in Texas. But then we moved out here because of my job, and we just bought a pre-existing home at the moment. But it was already about 12 years old, and she didn't like a few stuff from it, so it was either remodel or buy something new.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with Randy, it was exciting, and she always had a lot of energy, and it didn't matter when, she always picked up the call. And even now that we live in the house, she'll just pass by on her SUV and honk at us. And
Yes.
so she's definitely has a lot of energy, and she brings a lot of enthusiasm into it. So it was fun. So with D.R. Horton, it was pretty difficult. That's why I was kind of debating doing that again. I remember when we moved into the house, there was so many messed up things, and we just, it was impossible getting a hold of somebody to be able to actually fix that. And this process was much easier. Even when we moved into the house, there was a couple little stuff here and there. And we told them, I think it was that morning, and when we got there in the afternoon, everything was fixed. So it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
We already claimed, we had one claim because of part of the floor was lifting up. And it was a smooth process. They worked with us, and they came in there and almost put the whole floor back.
Yes.
So it's been pretty good. Well, my favorite thing is I wake up when I clock in. I'm about 5.7 miles away from work, so it's pretty good. She's pretty close now too. So the location where it was at, it's nice. The school district, the Wasso. They go to Barnes Elementary, and it doesn't even look like a school. You go in there, it looks like a museum. It's a really beautiful school. And then everybody's always walking around. It's very safe, very, very family friendly. There's a lot of kids all over the neighborhood. Everybody walking their dogs, and the pool was always pretty good. Like, even the people that were there was real nice. And
That's what I liked
it's
too.
not far away from all 96, which it has all the stuff you need. You don't need anything else.
The reason we chose that one is because he wanted the 3-car garage, and I wanted the 4-bedroom with a game room. We ended up doing a game room instead of just an office. So we have 3 bathrooms. Actually, the kids that can have their own bathroom. That's one of the reasons, and I love the kitchen.
Yeah, us having 3 kids, we have 2 girls and a boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's real nice for him to have his own bathroom and his own mess,
Mm-hmm.
and then the girls to have their own. So that 3rd bathroom was really, really nice. And then I needed my 3-car garage. I got way too much baseball and soccer and football stuff. Yeah, because I coach, so I got way too much gear in there. For us, it ended up being, it was real nice for her, because since we were on the rope of what we were gonna do, we drove around with her. She showed us incentives. She showed us, what I call it, the percentage were for the loans and everything. And right there and then we decided, all right, we're gonna go for it. So we put our house on the market, and in about 45 days, we already had sold the house. So we needed something quick. That's why we decided we didn't want to build, and we just wanted something that was pre-existing. And out of all the properties, they had a few in both areas. That was the one we liked the most. Everything was perfect about the house. The kitchen, the light is very bright, it looks very luxurious.
Well, I like because it's bright, because I love how so I can be in the kitchen doing dinner, and I can go and just actually watch the TV or play some music. That's what I like. It was a nice environment.
Very big.
Yeah,
island
very yes.
countertops where we sit there and have breakfast. And easy to clean too.
Yes.
Especially me, that I make all mess when I'm doing breakfast. It's easier for me to clean it. It was great. Randy transferred us over to Candace. She explained everything. They sent me a link, and I was able to just apply for everything. She instantly just told me how the process was going to go, and it took us just a couple days to get everything buttoned up and ready. Obviously, since we still had to wait for my property to be sold, we were pending on that, final date to close. And then once we got a date on our property to close, they actually were able to move things around so we could be able to close the same day. That way I could just get my furniture and go to the other property instead of having because that was my biggest worry, that I would have to stay in a hotel for a few days. But they made it to a point, like they moved all their stuff around for us to be able to close the same day. So we closed my house in the morning, then we closed the new house in the afternoon and took the U-Haul out there and started moving.
Yeah, it was great.
When we did our walkthrough with Jim, like even when we did the previous one, D.R. Horton, whenever we bought that property, we just showed up and it was this guy just putting tapes on the wall and basically not even explaining anything. So we were kind of lost back then. Him here, he literally came and, he had already walked the whole house. He had seen a bunch of stuff, but he still walked with us and explained why he put this tape there, why he put that tape there. And he kind of explained everything into detail. And then I'm not very picky when it comes to that, but she is. So I kind of let her go to town. And
yeah, if I had any questions with him, and he explained everything detail by detail, and he's great.
So we've been in the home for 4 to 5 months, and the community just, it has a lot of walking areas, and it goes between like the 2 lakes that are on the property and between the trees. So we take our dog out there and kids love it. It's to the point that our dog, like we get home and he's already standing in the door like, hey, come on.
Yes, waiting
time to
for
go
us.
for a walk. The kids were a little upset because they were leaving their old school and like they didn't want to lose their friends or anything, and they were used to the house they were in. Then once they went in there and they started kind of going through the rooms and start fighting for this room and that room. And now like they love it. They love their rooms, like their own bathroom. The girls are the ones that love that the most, not having him messing around in their bathroom. Yeah, and then also like they've already made a bunch of friends. Like I tell you, there's a lot of kids around the neighborhood. So like now we get home and the first thing he's like, can I go to my friend's house? Can I go here? And they're all over the neighborhood. Yeah, so moving from the other property, it had a lot of older traditional style, and it was very dark. So coming to this property is like everything is modern, everything is white, sleek, and it's very bright. It's to the point that for the first time ever, I agreed that we had to buy some curtains because it was too bright. So, but it's perfect. There's nothing better than like we wake up now and like the sun's in. It kind of lightens up your morning instead of before it was so dark. It's like you kind of didn't even feel like leaving the house. It was just like And now you wake up and it's bright. It's ready. You're ready to go. It makes your day a lot better.
And it also has like a farm style. That's where I was looking to. That's one of the reasons I just wanted to move, because I like the bright. And he was tired of me telling him I just wanted to move, and now I'm so happy. I just wanted to stay. If for any reason we decided to build our new home, it would be with Simmons as well.
I have actually, the people that work with me on American Airlines, I have about 3 friends that are building there already. I couldn't recommend it more. So 3 words would be family, efficient, and quality. They're quick at what they do, and they know what they're doing. It's, everybody knows what they're supposed to do and what they're helping you out with. The home is really well built. It has a lot of quality, and it's, they treat you like family. You walk in and they actually take their time to talk to you and to see what you want, not just, see if you're actually a potential buyer and then take care of you. They really don't care if you're buying or not. They're there to help.